a question for you. What is your most cherished memory?
Is it your first kiss? Or sharing a love that defies convention? Or perhaps a moment of sheer contentment? Well, hold on to that thought, because in Capcom's latest title, Remember Me, the year is 2084 and memories have become a fix, a legal high marketed by mega corporation Memorise.
First romantic kiss, number 17.
Purchase confirmed. Implanting memory.
Memorise are behind Sensins, brain implants that allow humans to share and modify their memories. Sounds great, right? But in reality, it's turned Neo-Paris into a surveillance state, where the rich grow richer and the poor become melty-faced, memory-addicted mutants. And it's in this lush sci-fi setting that memory hunter turned revolutionary Nilin enters the scene.
Okay, so in a rather ironic twist of fate, Nilin's own memory is wiped at the game's opening,
leaving us with a sassy amnesiac protagonist thrown in the middle of a class war led by a mysterious chap called Edge, who, incidentally, may or may not be madder than a cat covered in post-it notes.
You are my scalpel, Nilin, a weapon against a planet full of tumors.
In order to figure out what on earth is going on, Nilin takes on several stick-it-to-the-man missions, which, for the most part, translate into clambering around the scenery and kicking things in the face. And there are a lot of faces to kick. Although, weirdly, for a game that lets you scramble people's memories like breakfast brain eggs, it gets very boring very quickly. A surprising fact given that you're allowed to customize your own combos. How does it work? If you're taking on a boss and spamming those superpowers, whack in some cooldown keys and they'll recharge faster. Taking a bit of a beating? Slot in some of those soothing healing moves. It's a quirky system that certainly has potential, but there's just something about it that doesn't work. There's a disconnect between the moves you're pulling and the effect they have on screen, and that makes all the brutal violence feel like fat-free fisticuffs.
What does work, however, is the way Remember Me embraces its sci-fi roots.
We're not stealing remembrances, because, you know, that's a word now, and using them to uncover hidden pathways. The coolest feature by far has to be Nilin's ability to remix people's memories. By jumping into their brain tanks and scrubbing back and forth through their collections, you can tamper with key items to manipulate an often horrific outcome. This results in moments where you feel genuinely upset at being so intimately involved with choreographing disaster.
Alex!
My only complaint really is that these brilliant sections are used all too sparingly. A real shame, given that it's a far more effective way of manipulating memories than the Yogscast use.
So here's the deal, this Shin guy managed to weasel his way into getting half of Sipsco. Half. Obviously something I cannot stand for. I need you to change what he remembers about signing the deeds. If you could get him to sign some sort of contract that says, I'm the sole owner, that would be fantastic, because I don't want a big dumb babby like him having any control over Sipsco anymore.
Oh, well, I guess I better sign over this deed then. What's this? 50% of Sipsco is mine? Seems fair. Let's look at some of these clauses. Oh, witnesseth that... Hey. What's going on here? Right.
Hi.
Hi.
Sign it! Sign it! Sign it! Sign it! Sign it! Sign it! Ah!
Help!
Sips! I got it! Ah!
God damn it. Best of all is the world Remember Me is set in. Neo-Paris is a gorgeously detailed environment, reminiscent of Blade Runner and Deus Ex Human Revolution. Whether catching sight of the Notre Dame amid towering skyscrapers, or watching the secret lives of service robots, the devs have done a superb job of creating a sci-fi world that feels alive.
The fact is, Remember Me is a jack of all trades but master of none.
The climbing bits feel like a limited version of Tomb Raider's traversal. The flow of combat is similar to Batman Arkham City without packing the same punch. And much like Final Fantasy XIII, the levels are stunning, but irritatingly linear.
But you know what? I don't mind, because I'm here for the story.
I'm here to find out what it is Nilin can't remember, and whether or not Edge's revolutionary chaos is justified. It's all these factors that keep me interested despite the lacking gameplay.
Remember Me is out now on PS3, Xbox 360 and PC, and it's just as curiously satisfying as using your memory thief powers to figure out just what the heck it is Simon gets up to every afternoon.
get up to every afternoon? I mean, we knew this. We already knew it. You're such a stereotype.